What's up, Reef Fanatics? We're here at Blue Reef Haven with Alex.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
He's going to take us through his amazing reef aquarium setup, and we're going to get kind of a behind the scenes look at what he's got going on. So here we are at Blue Reef Haven, and just check out these amazing systems right here. So Alex currently has 4 tanks set up, and each one of these tanks is very unique. Now the larger tank is 275 gallons and houses a lot of SPS corals, beautiful acropora colonies, and a lot of fish. What was it like when you first started? Because I assume you didn't start with this many systems, and how did you get into it?
Fresh water.
Okay, fresh water.
Yeah, I started with fresh water, and then I cannot make it, so I get tired, so I want to try the saltwater tank. Mm-hmm. And then back in the days, that was only like pumping zinnias and easy coral.
Yeah. So you started with more soft corals.
I started with soft coral, and then with the time, I learning, and I started the SPS coral.
Very cool. Do you find that one is easier to manage, like once you got started, or you just found it that like just keeping it simple? Like what do you run to keep this?
So in the beginning, I got a lot of problem with all my balances, and then I try to keep it simple, and I got 15 years right now with experience.
Okay. So you've been doing this for 15 years.
Yes.
And so keeping it simple is probably the best piece of advice, as long as you're keeping stable water quality.
Yes.
So what water quality are you looking for? So like, what do you keep your system at as far as like calcium, alkalinity?
My calcium, I keep it in 430. And my magnesium is 13, 15.
Okay.
And alkalinity 8.5. My phosphate is 0.06, and my nitrate is in 20.
Okay. And how often are you testing those?
I testing every 3 days.
Every 3 days. And so I noticed that different systems, you have LPS and mushrooms in one system, mostly looks like SPS and acros over here.
Yeah, so
and
these
then,
3 tanks connecting together.
Okay, so they're all 3.
Yes. So total is 310 gallons.
Okay, so 310 gallons from this tank, the big display, and then the Frag tank over here.
Yes.
And so you're growing out these colonies here, and then once they get so big, you kind of frag them down, cut them down.
And put it in the frag tank. Yes.
Very cool. And then the 4th tank over here, this is mostly
LPS.
So mostly LPS. You got some zoas in there.
Torches.
See some mushrooms, some torches, and some monoporas on the back.
Yes.
Very cool. And so this is a whole separate system.
Separate system, yes.
Okay. And so, is there a calcium reactor on this as well?
No.
Or no?
This one I use Reef Pro.
Okay, Reef Pro.
Yes.
Okay. And you just dose that as needed, or you like
I dose every day.
Every day. Okay.
Yeah, every day.
Now, do you do water changes often?
Yeah, every week.
Every week?
Yeah,
Okay.
40 gallons.
40 gallons.
And this one, 10 gallons.
Okay, so 10 gallons a week over here, and then 40 gallons in that whole system.
Yes.
Okay. And you've been doing that since the beginning? Like
no.
Strictly water? No?
Yes.
Okay.
I started every once a month, and I see some changes. So I started doing like 2 weeks, and I think I add on those trace elements. Mm-hmm. So I see the coral losing a little color.
Yeah.
So now I start doing every week, and I see the difference.
So you hear that? Make sure you do your water changes.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite coral in each tank? Or
all of them.
all of them?
Yes.
Very cool. What's the oldest fish that you have in your system?
That's the
Is it the convict?
convict.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
And as far as feeding, like what are you feeding?
I'm feeding only 4 cube
Okay.
of frozen food.
Yeah.
And the whole system.
Oh, wow.
That's it.
Nice.
And nori
Okay.
for the tanks.
For the tanks, yeah.
Like a 1 sheet a day.
The tangs in this reef tank are stunning. The convict tang, absolutely beautiful. Now, Alex went on to tell me about a couple tangs that were a little problematic in his reef tank, and they were acting a little bit strange. I don't know if I've ever seen a hippo tang do this before. Where? Oh, what is he doing? The hippo tangs in his tank love to lay flat on the bottom of the tank. They hang out like that often? Like all the time? Is that where they...
Yeah, they hide in there.
They just hide there or sleep there?
They sleep there. And when some people coming in front of the tank, but I have a problem with one because they start picking the coral.
Are they picking the corals?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then a Bourbonius?
Yes.
Yes.
One.
He's cool. Oh, he does the same thing. He's laying down there too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick, let me tell you all about Aquachar. Aquachar is a biomedia that is used to help clarify your water, and it also stabilizes and balances your pH. Now, Aquachar may look like activated carbon, but it is very different. It's actually a biomedia because the way it works is once you put it in your aquarium, it pulls the tannins and the bad bacteria to the Aquachar itself, and then Aquachar is so porous that it acts as a safe haven for beneficial bacteria to grow and thrive. And as those beneficial bacteria grow and thrive, they are taking out the bad bacteria and tannins in your water, leaving you with crystal clear water. So if you want to pick up some Aquachar to try in your aquarium, head on over to aquachar.com and use the code TheCoralReefTalk to save 15%. That's right, the Coral Reef Talk at checkout will save you up to 15% on your order. Visit aquachar.com today. So for someone who's new into the hobby, that wants to maybe keep corals at this level, because you have a lot of SPS corals that are doing amazing. I know your main tip was to keep it simple.
Yes.
But what is it that you're running underneath the tank? So it's just, can we take a look under the tank, or is it, yeah, this out. So we got filter socks, and then we have some rock right here running through, and then we have a massive reef octopus protein skimmer right there. So yeah, fairly simple. So filter socks, how often are you changing out your filter socks?
Every other day.
Every other day?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a super simple setup under there. Very nice. And so you also have a UV sterilizer as well.
Yes.
Okay, and you're running that 24/7?
24/7.
Okay. So filter socks, UV sterilizer, protein skimmer. And then you're dosing some Acro Power.
Acro Power and nitrate from Reef Pro.
Do you have a favorite fish?
Yes. The convict tank.
The convict tang?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I keep looking at the powder blue because powder blue is my favorite one. But yeah, the convict tangs are awesome too. Now, the main display here at Blue Reef Haven has been up and running for 3 years, and it took 14 months for this tank to get established and to be ready for corals and to start them growing out. The lights that are above this tank are Hydra 32s and AI blades. And with the coloration of these corals, I'd say these lights are doing a pretty awesome job. just take a look at this green slimer. Now, if you're looking into starting SPS corals, a green slimer is a great starter SPS for you to try your hand at. All of the corals in Alex's tank have amazing color and really awesome growth. And looking at all the top-down shots, you can see how the rock work is spaced out in his grow out system here, and how it just allows for the proper water flow to flow through the corals and allow them enough space to grow and thrive. And then as far as water flow, what do you have? Are these MP40s?
MP40s.
MP40s, okay.
And Nero 7s, 2 Nero 7s. And
oh yeah, okay.
And then the wave for Neptune system. Yeah, I got 2 of every one, like 2 wave, 2 MP40s, and 2 Nero 7.
So you got flow down on the bottom to
yes,
kind of keep the detritus off the bottom,
yes.
and yeah.
Yeah.
And you got sand. You have sand in this system, so why?
And that one.
Yeah.
So I want to put a sand over there just to keep the bacteria.
Okay.
Yes, and I don't put it here because the flow. So I don't want the sand go everywhere.
So with this one with so much flow, like flow at the bottom and the top, that you don't want it blowing around the sand.
Oh yes.
Makes perfect sense. Yep. So before a dedicated frag tank for his corals, he started putting coral frags in this little mixed tank over here, and you can see how the corals have grown into small mini colonies over there. And once these grow out and the corals in the main display grow out, they are then fragged and put into this frag tank right here. So, and then all these will be available soon online. Now you can see just how many coral frags fit in this frag tank. I believe it was 30 gallons, and there's some amazing pieces in here. Lots of color, different acroporas, different zoanthids, different SPS corals, and just amazing corals from Blue Reef Haven. So be on the lookout for those. I'll leave the link down in the description below for you to check out more corals from Alex and Blue Reef Haven, and you can pick up some for your reef tank at home. All right, Alex, that was awesome. Thank you so much for having me over to check out your beautiful aquariums.
Thank you for coming and show everybody our display. Again, thank you very much. And guys, don't forget, like and subscribe.
Now, if you like this video, go ahead and click or tap the screen to watch this next one here. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one.